The rise and fall of the Byzantine Empire. From glory to collapse is a comprehensive exploration of one of history's longest-lasting empires, tracing its evolution from a world power to a crumbling state over more than 1,000 years. The Byzantine Empire, the eastern half of the Roman Empire, began its life in the early 4th century when Emperor Constantine I refounded the ancient city of Byzantium and named it Constantinople in 330 CE. This city, strategically located on the crossroads of Europe and Asia, became the capital and symbol of the empire's strength, offering access to key trade routes and a fortified position that would serve as its backbone for centuries. The empire began to carve out its identity in the centuries following Constantine's reign, a period that saw the consolidation of Christianity as the state religion under Emperor Theodosius I. The Eastern Empire, centered in Constantinople, enjoyed relative stability in comparison to the Western Roman Empire, which began to fragment in the 5th century. By the time the Western Roman Empire fell in 476 CE, the Byzantine Empire had firmly established itself as the continuation of Roman civilization, with a strong military, a complex bureaucracy, and a society based around the Eastern Orthodox Church. The reign of Emperor Justinian I, 527 to 565 CE, represents the empire's golden age. Under his rule, the Byzantine Empire reached its territorial peak, reconquering large portions of the Western Mediterranean that had been lost to barbarian invasions, including Italy, North Africa, and parts of Spain. Justinian's ambitious Corpus Juris Civilis, body of civil law, codified Roman law, creating a foundation for legal systems in many European countries and beyond. The emperor's construction of the Hagia Sophia, an architectural marvel that still stands as a testament to Byzantine ingenuity, reflected the empire's wealth, culture, and religious devotion. During the Byzantine Empire's peak, its culture thrived, blending Roman law and governance with Greek philosophy and Christian theology. Byzantine art, particularly icons and mosaics, flourished, symbolizing both religious devotion and imperial power. The empire's military, with its famed Greek fire and heavily fortified walls, made Constantinople nearly impregnable for centuries, allowing it to withstand countless sieges and attacks. The emperor was seen not only as a political leader, but also as God's representative on earth, which tied the fate of the empire directly to its religious practices. The rise of the Orthodox Church and the solidification of Christian doctrine were central to the empire's identity. The Great Schism of 1054, which divided Christianity into the Roman Catholic Church in the West and the Eastern Orthodox Church in the East, further emphasized the empire's religious and political uniqueness. Constantinople became the spiritual center for Orthodox Christianity, overseeing a vast network of monasteries, churches, and religious institutions across the empire. Challenges and decline, internal struggles, and external threats. Despite its prosperity, the Byzantine Empire began to face numerous challenges in the 7th century that would slowly erode its power. External threats, most notably the rise of the Islamic caliphates, resulted in the loss of vast territories in the Near East, including Jerusalem, Egypt, and Syria. The Byzantine Empire's military and economic resources were stretched thin, and despite occasional victories, the empire was gradually pushed back. The 11th century marked a critical turning point. The Battle of Manzikert in 1071 against the Seljuk Turks was a disastrous defeat that saw the loss of much of Anatolia, a crucial heartland for the empire. The loss weakened the empire's ability to defend itself and began the long process of diminishing its territorial holdings. One of the most significant events leading to the empire's decline was the Fourth Crusade in the early 13th century. Intended to liberate Jerusalem from Muslim control, the Crusaders instead sacked Constantinople in 1204, an event that shocked the Byzantine world and led to the temporary fragmentation of the empire. The Crusaders established the Latin Empire, but the Byzantines eventually reclaimed Constantinople in 1261 under Emperor Michael VIII Palaiologos. However, the empire never fully recovered from the Fourth Crusade. The sack had left Constantinople weakened, and the Byzantine state was reduced to a series of small, isolated territories, constantly under threat from both European powers and the encroaching Ottoman Turks. By the 14th century, the Byzantine Empire was a shadow of its former self. It had lost most of its territories, and Constantinople was surrounded on all sides by the growing Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans, under Sultan Mehmed II, laid siege to Constantinople in 1453, using advanced military tactics, including massive cannons, to breach the city's walls. After a prolonged siege, the city fell on May 29, 1453, marking the definitive end of the Byzantine Empire. The fall of Constantinople represented not only the end of the Byzantine Empire, but also the end of the Roman Empire's nearly 2,000-year-old legacy. The city became the new capital of the Ottoman Empire, and the Byzantine world, with its unique cultural, religious, and political contributions, was absorbed into the Ottomans. Despite its fall, the Byzantine Empire's legacy lives on. Its preservation of Roman law and governance influenced the development of European legal systems, and its theological debates shaped the development of Christian doctrine. The art, architecture, and scholarship of the Byzantines continued to inspire later generations, especially during the Renaissance. The Orthodox Church, rooted in Byzantine traditions, remains a major influence in Eastern Europe and beyond. In many ways, the Byzantine Empire exemplified the complexities of empire building, its highs and lows, its cultural achievements, and its downfalls. It showed the fragility of even the most powerful of empires, as well as the lasting impact such an empire can have on the world.